Imagine turning $1,600 into $350 million in less than a decade. Sounds impossible, right? Well, one man did exactly that. His name? Richard Dennis. And today, I'm going to break down his unorthodox trading strategy, the famous turtle traders experiment, and the timeless lessons you can actually apply to your own trading journey. But before we dive in, smash that like button, subscribe if you love trading stories, and let's jump straight in. Part 1. Who was Richard Dennis? Richard Dennis wasn't born rich. In fact, at age 22, he borrowed $1,600 to start trading. Within 9 years, he had amassed a fortune of $350 million. That's not just success, that's legendary. What made him stand out was his belief in simplicity. He didn't try to predict markets like everyone else. Instead, he followed trends with strict discipline. And it worked. Part 2. The debate, talent versus training. Back in the late 70s and 80s, there was a big debate among traders. Richard's friend, William Eckhart, believed trading was an innate talent. You either had it or you didn't. But Dennis completely disagreed. He believed trading could be taught, like learning chess or music. And to prove his point, he launched one of the most fascinating experiments in Wall Street history. Part 3. The Turtle Traders Experiment. Richard Dennis recruited 21 men and 2 women from totally different backgrounds. We're talking clerks, musicians, even a few chess players. Almost none of them had trading experience. He called them the Turtle Traders because, in his words, we're going to grow traders just like they grow turtles in Singapore. And guess what? 5 years later, his turtles had collectively made over $175 million in profits. Many of them went on to become hedge fund managers, millionaires, even legends in their own right. The lesson? Discipline beats talent, every single time. Part 4. The Core Principles. Now, you're probably wondering, what was the secret sauce? What exactly did he teach them? Richard Dennis's strategy was built on a few simple yet powerful rules. 1. Risk no more than 2% per trade. 2. Cut your losses fast. 3. Let your winners run. 4. Trade trends, not predictions. 4. Sounds simple, right? But don't underestimate it, because this is where psychology kicks in. Part 5. Why it works. The first Dennis told his students to expect losses. In fact, he expected to lose more than half of his trades. The magic was in risk to reward. Think about it. You could lose 9 trades in a row at -1% each, but that one winning trade that runs for weeks or even months, it could easily return plus 20% or more. That's how you win the game. Small, controlled losses and massive wins when the trend finally takes off. This flips the normal trader mindset upside down. You don't need a high win rate. You just need patience, risk management, and discipline. Part 6. How the strategy works, step by step. All right, let's get practical. Here's how Dennis actually traded. Identify the structure. He focused on highs and lows over a 20-day period. Wait for a breakout. When price broke above the recent high in an uptrend, or below the recent low in a downtrend, that was his signal. Check the trend with the 200-period moving average. Only trade in the direction of the larger trend. Use the ATR for risk. He used the average true range, ATR, set to 20 periods. His stop loss was usually 2 times ATR below the breakout candle for longs or above for shorts. Let it run. No early exits. He held the trade until the trend reversed and price broke the opposite structural point. That's it. No fancy indicators, no complicated algorithms, just price action, math, and discipline. Part 7. Example scenario. Let's say you're trading a stock. It's been consolidating under a resistance level for weeks. One day, it finally breaks out above that level, while the price is also above the 200 SMA. You check the ATR. It's 15 points, so your stop loss goes 30 points below the breakout candle. Price might dip, you might even take a few small losses, but when the breakout is real and the trend takes off, you're riding it all the way up, sometimes for weeks. Those big winners make up for all the little cuts along the way. Part 8. The psychology trap. Here's the tough part. Most traders can't stomach a string of losses. Even if they're small, losing 5 or 6 trades in a row can make people abandon the system. But that's exactly why most people fail. The turtle traders who stuck with Dennis's rules made millions. Those who couldn't handle the psychology washed out. Part 9. The big picture. So, what's the takeaway? Richard Dennis proved that you don't need to predict the market. You don't need to win most of your trades. You don't need talent. You need discipline. With proper risk management, small losses, and the patience to let winners run, even ordinary people can achieve extraordinary results. Richard Dennis was called the Prince of the Pit. He grew $1,600 into $350 million, trained a group of total beginners into millionaires, and left behind one of the most powerful lessons in trading history. Success doesn't come from talent, it comes from discipline. So the next time you feel frustrated after a losing trade, remember, you might just be one breakout away from your big winner. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Richard Dennis's strategy, drop a like, share this video, and subscribe for more trading stories and strategies that actually work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.